Love is the only agenda, peace is the only remedy. Heaven on earth, falling in love with yourself is falling in love with God. Falling in love with yourself is falling in love with God. Love is the only agenda, peace is the only remedy. Heaven on earth, falling in love with yourself is falling in love with God. Falling in love with yourself is falling in love with God. Heaven on earth, heaven on earth. She is courageous enough to be naked. She is courageous enough to know she is afraid. She is courageous enough to be naked because she knows she's not man-made. She is courageous enough to notice the thoughts that are simply passing by. She is courageous enough to sit there. She knows her body, mind, spirit supersede time. She is courageous enough to feel the rejection that she has felt so many times before. She is courageous enough to build a tunnel back to the safe place of her steady shore, where she is being molded, shaped into her most prominent thought. She is courageous enough to be naked, knowing her body cannot be bought. She is courageous enough to call the trees her brothers, and her ancestors her friends. Seemingly lost, but forever found, only not to think again. Perhaps she's falling right into the best times of her life. She was courageous enough not to be recognized, not to be acknowledged, to fit your perfect description. She knew her cheekbones spoke, and her eyes had diction, true definition. This could never be made fiction, for her life was carefully sought out to be courageous enough to mention. Life chose her, and that, my friends, has always been enough. She was courageous enough not to fall for life's bluffs, life's ruts. She was courageous enough to pick herself up again and let love in. She was courageous enough to start from scratch. She was courageous enough to meditate, relax. She was courageous enough to escape the condition of position, lies, and fear. She was courageous enough to look at her reflection and say, perfect love cast out all fear. She was courageous enough to realize the sacred moments to love on herself was all she had. So she used every moment to get right and speak life. And even though life's toil can suck you under and the tide rises and you feel like you're gasping, to bring us to a place of no return. I can smell water. I can feel sand. I can feel my life begin again. New. Fresh. The pressed, encouraged to be stripped down, naked, nothing more or less. She was courageous enough not to know. Then she bumped her head right onto something. Freedom.